Hey guys! Welcome back to another video of my NCAA intro series. Today we're taking a look at NCAA 07 starting off as we are looking at the Oregon Ducks intros throughout the last 20 some odd years of NCAA. So we got NCAA 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and finally college football 25. Now, of course, we are not doing the earlier college or NCAAs because they're not really that great. If you see 07 here and 08, you know that there really isn't much of an intro because the fact that that wasn't really important back in the day. EA Sports used to really care about when NCAA was the actual, like, how do I put this? It's a word EA Sports doesn't understand. Gameplay. They really cared about the gameplay. So they didn't really care about the intros. Obviously, they couldn't utilize any of the players' names or likeness because at the time there was no NIL deals. So they kind of just had to make do with what they had, and make do is worry about gameplay. Make gameplay great. So that's what they kind of did. Now, 09, 10, 11, 12, they really started focusing on the actual presentation of it. This is when they started saying, okay, in Madden terms, it was also really good. And then obviously in NCAA terms, it was also really good. So they started doing it together. But again, you can see right here, it does say player number, impact player, number 15. Who's number 15? Well, they can't show you number 15 because number 15 they don't have the rights to number 15. So you kind of just have to accept that. Now, NCAA 11, as always, is very freaking broken. For some reason, the textures have not worked over the years, and the textures are completely janked up. So, just a little side note here, our next NCAA on this list is NCAA 11, and while it's a great intro, it is janked up when it comes to textures. So, right there, impact player number 55, because number 55 doesn't have the rights with EA Sports. Which is kind of cool, though, going back to these old NCAAs, seeing some players and seeing who was who. Because obviously their numbers are the same. They don't have to get the likeness of the numbers, Anyway, so now getting into the real intros, NCAA 11. And let's get ready to rumble, because the textures are going to be absolutely shot. Usually it's just the field that's messed up. Usually it's not anything else. So it shouldn't be too horrifically bad. Yeah, it's just the field, okay. Field, some of the stands is also kind of janky. The fans look good. I'll give it that. Okay, the fans don't look bad at all. Players look okay. Sometimes the helmets can be messed up too. It's amazing to see which textures are messed up with this, because it applies to every single team for some reason. Okay, so the helmets are completely shot. Okay, helmets are gone. Cheerleaders look good. Oregon flag looks good. They're running across a absolute cesspool that looks like someone took a septic tank and dumped it on the field. I don't know. It looks all types of janky. The O's look kind of okay. I mean, for the most part, not bad. I think the textures add a little bit extra spice to it, It makes NCAA 11 even more amazing. Because for some reason, everything is just black. Yeah. When textures do not work in EA Sports games, they just use black as a generic texture pretty much. So it's a little janky. Could definitely use some work, but it works out in the end. Let's go ahead, though, and see what we have next on the docket here. As we got Reese Pups to end it off. Back when EA Sports used actual real sponsors, nowadays they really don't. They kind of just make fake sponsors, which I think it works out for what it is, but I like the real sponsors. I like to look up and see Pizza Hut, Papa John's before they said the word. Just stuff like that, Simple stuff. We do have right here, though, Oregon versus Nebraska? Is that Nebraska? I feel like that's Nebraska. I feel like that's not Nebraska, and I completely offended every Nebraska fan. I don't watch college football, okay? So, and if I did, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I watch mainly Notre Dame football. But right here, we actually have, okay, so we have a little bit more of an intro, them running out of the locker room. Okay, so, oh, we even got the duck, and we got the motorcycle. Okay, this one kind of goes hard, bro. I wasn't expecting it to be this insanely crazy. They actually are going, commitment to this. NCAA 12, apparently that's when, the budget started kicking in. EA Sports was like, hold up, we're making some money off this NCAA series. We need to add some actual big boys in here. Okay. Quarterback number 11. Interesting. All players have just numbers behind them. I feel like Justin Herbert went to Oregon. I don't know why. I feel like he's an Oregon guy. He seems like an Oregon quarterback. And then I know that there was the quarterback that the Saints just took. He was also a backup for Justin Herbert. So we got Lowe's too, a real life sponsor. Nice. Then we got NCAA 13, which in my opinion is one of the best. I think 11 and 13 are the best. 14 intro sequence wise is just not that good, but I'm talking about actual game wise. 11 and 13 are the best NCAAs. But this is, okay, so this should get into like a real intro sequence. Because I remember this from the Notre Dame one, where it starts off like this and then it goes into the actual intro sequence. It just starts off showing this. Yeah, here we go. Maybe. I feel like we're going to get into an intro sequence here, not just show the players. Maybe not. Maybe Oregon is just not that type of team. Oh, there we go. See, I knew it. I had like 20% faith in EA Sports to actually show off the true intro sequence. EA Sports is in the game. Anyway, we got college football right here. Nice. And, of course, then we get right back to the actual thing. We actually have the players running out, which is awesome. I don't know. That's the one team I have not watched much of, though, is Oregon. I guess because, again, like I said, just not really a team I care too much about. But I do really like their mascot. I like the duck. The duck's cool. It's kind of a unique one. Like Donald Duck type of vibes. Anyway, so next NCAA on the docket here is going to be NCAA 14. 14, they don't really do this crazy intro sequence like this. It's really trying to make it a movie. I don't know why, but the last NCAA before we get College Football 25, EA Sports was like, let's go ahead and make a movie out of this, and maybe people will like it. It's weird. Again, get ready, boys. Get set. Here is the movie College Football 14. There you go. They have the black bars on the top and bottom, really showing off everything. And yeah, I don't like this intro sequence. I get it. It's cinematic masterpiece. I'm not a fan of it. I'm more a fan of just simplistic players running out, cool things happening, that kind of stuff. But hey, it works for some people. I know some people did say that they loved NCAA 14's intros. I'm kind of indifferent about them, but you also do get this little intro at the very end here where it actually does show off the field and stuff, which is cool. And now we're about to get into College Football 25, which actually shows off the players. And we could actually start seeing the players now, because we were for a long time just seeing numbers on players' jerseys. But now with NIL deals, EA Sports has the rights to players. College Football 25 here, boys. All right, let's see. Whoa, actually, never mind. No, this is College Football 25. I thought that for a second was, I thought the end of the NCAA 14 was like Heat, but it wasn't. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. Tell me which team you would like to see me do next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.